Today's focus is on a bullpen that's been tremendous recently. From the setup arms to the closers, this group literally changes outcomes of games. First pitch coming your way next.
Fight hard, don't back down, we rise up.
Ready to go now, and now the center fielder, Michael Ciani.
Michael Ciani.
Breaking ball inside, and we are underway. Pitch is in there, and the count 1-1.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And a 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
And now here is Lars Nootbaar. Pitch misses inside, ball one. Glass now, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a two-seamer. Next offering is downstairs.
No strikes. Hey.
One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss at a slider.
I got 3 and 2.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it, or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Now, Brendan Donovan. First pitch just misses. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Edman racing over to make the catch. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, it's Miles Michaelis. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And a foul ball. Chop to the right side. And they tag him out. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. It features a great veteran presence, Freddie Freeman.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
And it falls. So a man aboard now with one away.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Fastball for a strike. And it's strike 2.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Man at first, one away. And that's downstairs and outside. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
And the next pitch is way outside. Kim, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1 left for LA, scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. Now one for St. Louis, Nolan Gorman. Gorman, 24 years old, and his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. Glass now, back to work. Swing and a pop-up. Muncy sizes this one up. Makes the catch. 1 away. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting 6th, third baseman, Nolan.
So now it's Nolan Arenado.
Let's go, Ty.
There's a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Second inning here, no score. Now one missed. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Oh, right to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Batting 7th.
Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Right through there for a strike.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And there's a ball.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Bottom of the inning, stepping in, Max Muncy. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we see more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Lifted in the air, right field. Ciani sizing this one up. Squeezes it. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 6th, catcher, Will Smith.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
Tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
And it's 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Short hop liner, handled it short. Slings to first, and they get the out on Smith. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch misses. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground to third, Arenado. Tosses to first, and Hernandez is out. Third out, and that ends the frame. Dodgers go down quietly. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
0-1, no strikes.
Missed inside with the curve. Liner, and this could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Oh, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Michael Hellman next up for the Cardinals. There's a strike. Pajes leads off second with nobody out. That clips a corner.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Throw on to Freeman, and one away in the top of the third. Make quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at-bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at-bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
Ciani batting with one down, takes a strike. That missed by a lot. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a ball.
1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Muncy fires to first in time. Now at the plate, Lars Nootbaar. On the ground to third, and they put the tag on him for the out. The Cards lead. Back here in L.A. as we go to the last of the third. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman. This one in the air. Arenado. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And here is Andy Pajes. And that is out of play. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And he grounds one to the right side. Takes it himself, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Back to the top of the lineup, Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 1 so far. Foul ball.
Nope.
Freeman hits it in the air. Ciani snags it, and that is that. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Brendan Donovan. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Glass now, ready to deals. Foul ball still 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing, and it's popped straight up. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. He's got it. And there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Here's Nolan Gorman. He's 0 for 1. And that's fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Glass now winds and deals. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
2 strikes.
That's down and in.
2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Sitting off speed there. Timing wasn't quite right on the fastball, even to try to late emergency hack and foul it off. But very quality pitch located. I like that little 2-seam arm side run to the outside corner of the plate.
Burleson, the next to hit, takes ball 1. In the air, right side. Pajes makes the grab, and that's the inning. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Second baseman, Hassan Kim.
Here comes a pitch. This one in the air, right field. Nootbaar settles underneath it. Makes the grab, 1 away. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. 1 down, base is empty. Out towards right center field. Siani makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down. Now it's Mookie Betts. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ripped to short. In plenty of time to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. And we are still scoreless. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Arenado, a former Gold Glove winner, over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2009. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's down and away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
Pajes flashes the leather on the running catch.
Now batting, catcher, Pedro Pajes.
And up next for St. Louis, Pedro Pajes. Doubled his first time up. In for a strike. 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 5th. And he hits a ground ball right side to first, and that is that. Redbirds down quietly, and we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Third baseman, Max Muncy.
Michaelis back to work. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
You know, these Dodgers just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a foul straight back. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him. That K is his third of the game.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Smith in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and that's a fair ball.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez. Grounder might be 2. Goes to second for 1. Back to first, and it's over his head. The tag, and he's out. Double play. Not the way they drew it up, but it ends the inning. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. All set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Michael Hellman. Fouled off. He was late. Glass now back to work. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Now batting Michael Ciani. And he drops it down the third baseline. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Right fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
Now here is Lars Nootbaar. 0 for 2 in this one. And fouled off. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a foul out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first.
Runner on the go. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Misses. And a count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Ciani at first, 1 gone. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they can't get the out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Donovan in the box now. Takes strike 1. 1 out. Runners at first and second. And that one fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Right side. Kim over to second, over to first, safe.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
Gorman in the box now. Takes strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Man, you're playing with fire, starting him off with the fastball in the zone, but it didn't end up hurting him.
On the ground. And foul ball. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the Cardinals score first. It's 1-0.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Burleson in the box now. Takes strike one. Two on, two outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Fair ball. Here comes the throw. Save. In comes the run from second. It's 2-0.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field. And that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Nolan Arenado. Now a fly ball to right center. Edman going after it. And that is that. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Center fielder Tommy Edman.
That one fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
That misses, and it's 2-1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Ciani sizes this one up. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, first baseman.
It's Freddie Freeman now.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
There's a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Strike 2.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's one. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Pedro Pajes next up for the Cardinals. Pajes having more success against left-handed pitching this season as might be expected. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Look, I wouldn't know personally unless you're going to consider my Little League exploits, but it's got to feel good to break off a curveball like that and completely lock a hitter up, especially on the front door. Listen, I've been on the receiving side of that. It's not a good feeling, but that's really good pitching right there.
And the batter now, Michael Hellman. That to right. And that's a fair ball. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Now batting, center fielder Michael Ciani.
And the batter now, Michael Ciani. Popped up. Muncy under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hernandez ranging after it. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. 2 left on. 7th inning. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Ground ball up the middle. Win. Throws to first in time, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. So now the DH spot, Shohei Ohtani. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Now batting,
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Nice stop. To his knee, the throw. One at second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
We go to the 8th. Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. And that one wrapped foul. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Freeman. First out in the top of the 8th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Gorman at the plate now. That's ball 1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. 2 outs, base is empty. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. That one's in there. Strike 1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that puts him just 1K away from 200 on the year. And down in order go the Cardinals. But they're on top 2-0.
I'm about to shake up the system.
Back here at Dodger Stadium. On to the bottom of the 8th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. Michaelis back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Michaelis into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes. It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Will Smith to the plate. Fastball for a strike.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
The Cards up by 2 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate you know you've committed and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. I'll tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. 8 innings, 8 zeros as the shutout continues here. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Dodgers nothing.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Kirby Yates.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That's a base hit, and a good start to the inning.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And now the shortstop, Mason Wynn. That one ripped. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Ball one there.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Arenado leads off first with one away.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. That one in the dirt and gets away. Arenado into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at-bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Got him swinging.
Well, that split caught a lot of his own. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
And this one squirts away from the catcher. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base, now just 90 feet away.
Two outs and a runner at third. Here at the top of the ninth. And the slider just misses. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one missing inside. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break.
Now pitching for
We're
St.
back,
Louis.
and on the mound is the closer, JoJo Romero.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Hit on the ground to short. On to first.
He's out.
And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
He's 2 outs away. Pajes now at the plate. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
So it's their last chance in this one. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. There's a strike at the knees.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
2-0 your final here in this one.